Hey everyone, and welcome back to Bouncin' Mountain. That's right, we're doing something a little bit different on this channel, something a little relaxed, something I can just record all on my computer. Don't worry, gameplay videos will still be here. We're still gonna have some. Get pumped. But I'm gonna start this thing called the One Night Best Card Tournament. Now, some of you might know that on my Discord channel, by the way, jump into that Discord channel if you're not already in it, because you can talk to me directly and you can be like, hey, Brett, your videos suck, right to my face, or right to my text. Yeah, so a while ago, we did a One Night Werewolf Best Card Bracket Tournament where we put two cards against each other and two cards and two cards and two cards until we got all the way up to one card, and it was fun. Two things, Super Villains was not out when we did it, so those cards were not in play, and plus, bracket style, you can find out who wins, but you can't really find out where everyone else ranks, like second best, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. You get it. So I wanted to do a best card tournament where we could figure out the rankings. So what I'm doing is I'm taking all 82 cards in the game, and we're gonna vote. We're gonna have you guys vote on them and to figure out what the best card is. So what we're gonna be doing is, I thought it would be fun, and this is gonna be happening all on my YouTube channel. It's gonna be happening here. So I'm really going to kill the algorithm, because, man, that wheel tournament certainly did. Might as well just jam my YouTube channel more into the ground. But hey, my channel's for doing what I like doing, and this seems fun to me. So basically how this tournament is going to work is we're going to have a list of all 82 cards in the game, and you guys are going to vote on your least favorite. That's right, we're going to be knocking cards out Survivor style. I'm not sure. Survivor is more tactical, and sometimes you want the best person out. But that's not what we're doing. Is we're voting for our least favorite card. We're going to knock a card out, vote for our least favorite, knock it out, keep knocking until we get one card left. And then we will have an official ranking of the best cards. Whew! And some people say, hey, 82 cards. There's not 82 cards in the game. Well, guess what? I'm using the alternates too. So there's the werewolf, and then those two from the bonus pack. Then there's that robber from the bonus pack, the troublemaker, the alien, the vampire, the seer, and the tanner. All of their alternate arts are also included in there. And another question I want to get out of the way is, what do you mean by the best card or my least favorite card? So in the future, when you guys are going to be voting, best is up to interpretation. I would think about, do you like playing with the card? Do you like having the card in the game? And do you like the artwork? And do you like the mechanic of the card? So, yeah, you might like, let's look down there at Family Man. You might love Family Man, but you might think the art's a little silly. Or you might love the way he looks. And you might hate the way he plays. Because why does he wake up at night just to look at the other people? It's confusing. Some people are going to be looking at cards. Hey, we're not in the tournament yet. So, instead of, but, this is a lot of talking. You can tell I'm not a professional YouTuber. So, let's get down to the nitty-gritty of tournament. So, instead of doing it one by one at first, we're going to get rid of groups of cards. And then, so here's how it's going to work. The first vote session, you can only vote for one card, but the top least favorite card, the top 10 least favorite cards are going to be knocked out. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Oops, sorry about that. So the first vote, we're going to be voting for, you guys are going to vote one card, but the top 10 cards that get voted out are going to be in 34th place. And then the next vote, the top 9, and then the next top 8, then top 7, then top 6, and top 5, top 4, top 3, top 2, and then it's going to go down to ones, and then we'll be knocking them out one by one, if that makes sense. And then we're going to keep going all the way until we have a winner. I hope that makes sense. We're going to be knocking them out Survivor style. At the beginning, we're going to be knocking cards out in groups, but you can only vote for one card. Here's the deal. Some people are going to ask, what about in the case of ties? I have tiebreakers in mind. Don't want to quite reveal them yet. Well, I'll reveal the first one. So if 2 cards tie for 14th, say Robber and Troublemaker are both getting the most votes to be knocked out, then we will do a tiebreaker where you can only vote for those 2 cards. And if we still are deadlocked, then I have a secret weapon in mind, a secret tiebreaker. And no, it's not going to be drawing rocks. I keep Survivor reference. Yeah, so that's the One Night Werewolf Best Card Tournament. You guys are going to be voting through Google Forms, which I'm going to get going. But first, we need to do something else. So I thought, boy, this would be fun to turn this tournament into some sort of giveaway. So what I'm doing is, in the link below, there's a Google form where you need to pick what you think the top 20 cards will be in order. So you're gonna list them out. One, I think this card will come in first place. I think this card will come in second. So it's your prediction. So it's your predictions for who you think is going to be in the top 20. And whoever gets the most right will win a prize. I don't know what that prize is yet, because if we have multiple winners, I can't be giving away Lambos. You know, I can't give away 13 Lambos. But it's most likely going to be a One Night Werewolf game, probably Daybreak, because I just gave away One Night Ultimate Werewolf. Let's keep it in theme, I guess. Maybe Supervillains, because I don't think a lot of people have that game right now. So yeah, so I'm going to give you guys 2 weeks to make your predictions. So what you're going to do is you're going to, sorry about that. So here's what the voting will look like. We're not here yet, but this is, see how the different alts are in there? Keep that in mind when you keep track of your rankings. So you'll vote for your least favorite card, and then you'll submit it. But what I need you to do right now is to go to, I need your predictions. So the first step will be, you need to put in your YouTube username. That way I can match who wins with, you know, what your YouTube channel are. Then you're gonna go next, and you're gonna say, who do you think will rank number 1? You're gonna pick, I think Werewolf's gonna win number 1. I'm just saying that for right now. I'm not gonna give out my real predictions. You have to scroll all the way down. It's a lot of scrolling, so I do apologize about that. My computer's really going slow because I'm recording. Then you go, who's gonna rank number 2? This is what you think the final rankings will be. Don't rank what I mean, it could be. So you're not personally ranking the cards. You're guessing what you think the final rank will be. So I'm gonna give you guys 2 weeks to get your predictions in, and then once we start the voting, I think it's gonna happen every 3 days. That way I'm not doing this for a year and a half or something like that. I'm not doing this for 34 weeks, which is not a year and a half. It's under a year, but it's still a long time. But if I do it every 3 days, we can get it faster. It's just a fun thing I'm doing. I hope you guys think this is fun. Sorry if it's silly. Sorry if I ruin your sub box with all these videos. It's just something a little relaxed I can do. I love Werewolf. I love talking about it. Join my Discord if you want to talk about which cards you think should be knocked out. And I want to get this out of the way. If anyone from Bizia Games is watching, this isn't a negative thing or a slam on your game. I like this game so much, I want to see what people's favorite cards are. Though, I think we need to we need to break a few eggs to make an omelet, I guess. I mean, there's a lot of cards in this game, and just because we think one's the least favorite doesn't mean we think it's awful. Just because I want Diseased out doesn't mean I don't like playing with it. So, I think I covered everything here. It's a lot of talking on my part. It's the One Night Best Card Tournament. Yeah. So in 2 weeks, we're going to start this baby up, and we're going to be knocking them out, getting them out of here until we get to 1 card. But first, I need your predictions. Follow the link below. Yeah, you should be able to edit those predictions, but once the 2 weeks is done, it's in. And the scoring, I know there's tons of complicated scoring systems out here. I'm just doing 1 for 1. You get a slot right, you get 1 point. Like if you get, if you know, so max points is 20. And if you really want to, you can vote for the same one twice. It's kind of risky because you're obviously going to lose a point because there's no way this werewolf can win 2 times in a row, if that makes sense. But the different alts can. Yeah, so that's the tournament. I'm very excited for it. See you on the flip side. That's not what I usually say. See you next time. Bye.